Beautiful fall weather out. The shirt of the day today is going to be the black and gold alpha shirt. And I'm kind of happy to announce, I never thought I'd be happy about this, but I'm happy to announce that it's actually fitting kind of loose on me. It's a large. I always wear large. And alpha's obviously very fitted. It's an athletic fit. But I'm down to 170 pounds on the dot today. And it's officially like, there's a little bit of extra loose fabric now everywhere, which is pretty cool. So, ooh, we're getting lighter and lighter.
Holiday shopping, 80 stores and specialty shops.
Top of the morning to everybody. Going with a fast breakfast here because I got to get in and out of the gym ASAP. Hopefully all of you guys know Jerry Ward, aka BioS Raw TV on YouTube. He's turning 40 today. He's originally a Rhode Islander, so every December he comes back and visits Rhode Island. I usually meet up with him at least once, get a training session in. Tonight, I'm going to his birthday dinner, which is going to be a lot of fun. And that's at 6 o'clock up in Warren, Rhode Island, which is about 50 minutes to an hour away from here during rush hour, which is when we'll be going. So, got to get to the gym, get lower body day in, get cardio in, get home, shower, get ready, and then get up there in time. So, the fast breakfast today is going to be none other than Hypergrow and a banana. Perfect macros. Hypergrow, always go with the rich chocolate in my personal opinion. It's all preference. This is 240 calories, 4 grams of fat, 24 grams of carbs with only 1 gram of sugar and 25 grams of protein, all in just one scoop. And it tastes amazing. So just know, Hypergrow is the key to more success along with your banana in the morning. Also guys, isotory.com is where you can get this stuff. And if you want to try it for cheaper, type in NWB25 as your discount code and it takes 25% off the original price. And that works for anything on isotory.com. But if you want to try Hypergrow out, NWB25 on isotory.com. It's all linked below. Bananas at any grocery store, even Walmart. Oh, and I forgot the reason I mentioned quick breakfast when referring to the shake is because I've actually been doing real full solid food meals for my breakfast lately and not using shakes at all. Not for any real particular reason, just it feels better to eat solid food throughout the day when your calories are real low. Got the little guy with me today. No big camera. Quick little lower body update for you guys. This is very important. When you come back from an injury, it's super easy to start compensating for where you were injured. It's easy to start babying the area you were injured in, and in turn putting a lot more pressure and strain on the rest of your body because now you're altering your form and technique just to baby the injury. So I ran into a perfect example of that. The last couple of squat workouts, I've felt no pain in my right hip flexor, which is the hip flexor that was injured. I haven't had pain for a little while, but I didn't even feel like a trace of it having ever been injured. Like there was no weakness, no awkward feeling, no uncomfort, nothing. So I was like, oh, that's weird. My hip flexor feels 100% healed. But suddenly I started getting this dull pain in the right side of my back. So at first I was like, all right, damn, this is an SI joint problem. But then I realized, no, that doesn't make sense. My hip flexor randomly stopped hurting. What I realized is this whole time, or not the whole time, but the last couple of squat workouts particularly, I was really compensating for and babying my right hip flexor by not opening up my hips and not sitting my butt back into the squat. I was keeping my pelvis thrusted forward and I was breaking at the knees, almost like you would with a high bar squat. But of course you can't be doing that with a low bar squat. Low bar squat is very hip dominant. So I wasn't sitting into the squat and opening up my hips. And in turn, I also wasn't keeping my glutes tight and activating my hip flexors from the very bottom of the hole to launch myself back up. I was kind of relying on stretch reflex and bouncing myself. So between keeping my hips forward and not allowing myself to open them up and causing butt wink, thus rounding my lower back, and not using my hips and keeping them tight at the bottom of the hole, I was essentially putting a lot of strain on my lower back and just using my lower back to crane it up, but only on the right side where my right hip was injured. My left side was activating fine. My left glute was staying tight. My left hip flexor was activating right from the bottom of the squat. My left leg, my left hip was opening up. Everything was perfect on my left, but on my right side, I was keeping that hip in. I wasn't using it, and I was putting all the weight onto my back and just relying on stretch reflex. And that's why my lower back on the right side was hurting. So I caught that and I worked on fixing that in this workout, and lo and behold, no lower back pain. done on the stairway to heaven. Whew. Oh boy. Minorly frustrated. I just wanted to pop this hood and check, check everything out, check the oil, just make sure everything was good, because like I said, this car's having like what seems to be transmission issues. Definitely transmission. It's grinding when it gets to higher RPMs. And I forgot this hood has a big issue with it, and the latch piece is all messed up, and you gotta like get a screwdriver and retighten the actual latch cable or whatever just to shut the freaking hood. I'm a little frustrated right now, forgive me. And they got this dinner thing at 6 for Jerry, so I don't even have time to bring some of the Deans. This is frustrating, man. Cool. Okay, this is kind of crazy. These pants, these specific Michael Kors chinos, used to fit just like joggers. They were really tight around my waist. They were really tight around my legs, almost too tight. But that tight fit made them perfect for loafers. They were tapered, and then because of how tight fitting they were, they'd stop just shy of the loafer itself with a nice tapered ankle. But now they're slightly too big for me, and they fit like slacks now. And the waist itself is really big on me now. We're at that point, I guess switching into the high 160s is officially that line that I cross where, for me, my clothes start not fitting right anymore. This just came in. The Dead Zone by Stephen King, a new book. The only time I have the attention span to actually read a novel is when I'm flying on airplanes. So I got this for the flight to Colorado for this photo shoot next weekend. So this will be my entertainment during layover and on the flight, since, sadly, I will not be traveling with Ariana this time. And this will be like my first time not traveling with her in quite a while. Trying to salvage this shirt right here really quick. Ariana's been here for about 5 minutes, and my bed has already become her personal closet. Girlfriends. I'm looking up the menu right now online for where we're going to meet Jerry for his birthday. And I'm plugging it into MyFitnessPal now, deciding what I want now, so I don't have to have my phone out at the table like a rude asshole. So I'm going with the 8-ounce sirloin steak. And I'm assuming they'll have a baked potato there, which is always the safest bet, because you can ask for baked potato plain, so they won't put butter in it. And then there'll just be some greens there that I can plug in here afterwards. Hopefully they have asparagus. It's my favorite.
But your butt looks really flat.
I don't have a butt anymore.
It's literally gone. Like,
that's why these pants don't fit.
It's like missing completely.
I bet it's nice and ripped though. We're heading into Stop and Shop to get Jerry a gift card.
Starbucks, actually.
Starbucks. Wow. I have food on my mind. Another one. The key to more success is to stay caffeinated. I was watching DJ Khaled's Snapchats all night last night. It was my entertainment. Another one. The key to more. They don't want you to caffeinate. They don't want you to caffeinate, so you gotta caffeinate yourself. This diet's making me like spacey. I forgot to wear a watch completely. Not a big deal, but now I officially have no butt, no brain, and I'm not even icy. So like I'm good for nothing. What are you even dating me for now?
Oh my god.
Welcome to the good life. When niggas are CLD, won't even get pulled over in they new V. Free, the good life. It feel like Atlanta, it feel like LA, it feel like mine.
I like those shoes, Jerry.
Yes.
You like those?
That's awesome.
What size shoe do you wear?
10 in Americans, like 8 in Louis.
I get so confused when they put stuff up there. Like, no, it's size 5. Only size 5. I only size 5. 5 that was.
Dude, I just ordered those new flip-flops that are size 7, and I'm a size 10 like normally.
Hey, Louis?
God, no, the Gucci ones. Whoa.
I wasn't aware that you were trying to warm my food up. I was trying to steal it.
Well, Jerry, say happy birthday, Jerry.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
There you go. Jerry's parents.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Lost the bib on.
This is the lovely Erin.
Hello.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Jerry, I forgot to tell you, some guy that I used to work with, he left. He went to high school with you.
Really?
Eric Oberg.
They were there for an hour.
He was like, after the Olympia, he's like, oh, I saw that.
To you.
Feels weird. Dude, I was gonna get old.
The big 40.
My lung capacity.
more crunchy sprinkles.
There were some that were like,
Are you fitting that into your macros? Is that how that works?
this was produced, cake was produced specifically for me. Low carbohydrate, high protein, low fat, made with whey protons. It's a decent blonde, say whey protons.
Do one of your famous sign-offs.
No, you have to have a bicep.
Oh yeah, what's
Oh,
the?
right.
And don't fight.
Yeah, all right. So it's the 40-year-old bicep, and we're out.
That was a lot of fun. Happy birthday to Jerry again. Everybody go to his channel.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Everybody go to his channel and wish my birthday, even though by the time you see this, it'll be way past.
But still.
So that was fun. Sitting there watching everybody eat delicious cake.
I couldn't have cake.
Yeah, you're the only one that can suffer with me because you're gluten allergy.
Aaron doesn't eat gluten either.
Man, I wanted that cake. I wanted the alcoholic beverages that were there, looking good. I wanted all of it.
Either.
I just wanted.
Such a supportive girl for me, but I didn't even have a drink.
Hey, you were. That was good. You do take good care of me most of my life.
Most. Like all.
Yeah. She's gonna be changing my Depends one day.
Oh my god.
Brianna's helping me shop for shorts online because I have no idea what I'm doing. I gotta disassemble the God over here. This little camera that I'm holding is my little angel, and this is the God. Look at this thing. Oof. It's a Canon 70D with a Sigma 18 to 35 lens with an f-stop of only 1.8, I want to say. So lets in a ton of light, super high quality. I've shown you guys this before and broken down my entire set here. But just in case you guys are wondering and you missed that past video, that's what it is. And then when I really film, I bust out the shotgun mic, just slides right on top. Then you have a real setup going on. And that is the camera collection. This was my old camera. This was the Canon Rebel T3i. It's basically like the more basic version of that 70D. It doesn't have autofocus, so you got to focus it manually with the lens, which can be a pain in the butt, but still very good quality. I don't even remember what lens it is. Pretty basic one. What?
Look.